The University of Ghana has opened for final year students after 3 months of closure due to the coronavirus pandemic. Pro-Vice Chancellor of the university, Professor Nanaba Appiah-Amfo, on a tour, assessed the progress made so far in putting measures in place ahead of the students' arrival. There had been some changes in places like the library and the computer laboratories.
When we went to the BAM library and here at UGCS, the seating arrangements have been adjusted so that we observe the physical distancing protocols. So these are some of the measures that we have put in place to ensure that our students live and study in a safe environment. So for instance, this is about 100 capacity laboratory, and they are going to take, I think, about a 30. So at a time, yes. And after each usage, the machines will be sanitized before the next usage. We are monitoring the students. That's why we have the questionnaires. The temperatures are taken, wherever they go, the halls, the computer labs, in the libraries. So when we pick up certain indicators, then that is a time to hand over to the health authorities. Yes, we have made provision for quarantine facilities for students or even workers who have to wait while they go through the testing processes.
Professor Nanaba Appiah-Amfo added that not more than 2 students were allowed in a room.
It's not more than 2 in a room. As you saw when we went to Ivandi, they were even doing 1 at the moment. And for most of the other traditional halls, the students are keeping to their original room. And you know that it's not very often that you even have 2 level 400s in a room, and certainly not more than 2. So 1 or 2.
What is your observation today?
My observation is that we've made the arrangements. Various units have made the arrangements. As you saw in here, they've taken out some chairs to allow for the physical distancing. Sanitizing items are in place, hand washing. We can also see that the staff, they are all in their mask. So I think that generally we are prepared and we have put in the measures to welcome the students.
What is your message for the students in general?
My message to the students is that the institution has put in various arrangements to ensure their safety while they are on campus. And so I'm appealing to the students to comply with these directives. Some of the directives, they may think that may be a bit too harsh, but it's in their own interest, particularly the one on receiving visitors. I think they are here for a short period to complete their exams, and so they should comply, keep the visitors out so that we are all kept safe.
Now, about the distribution of PPEs.
My message to all students is that students should do what they are comfortable with. If you are happy and safe where you are, please stay there. But if you are not, we have also made arrangements to receive students who wish to come to campus. But it will have to be the choice of the student. Wherever you are, you ought to feel safe and you ought to continue taking the necessary measures so that you and everyone around you are safe.
Some students expressed satisfaction with measures put in place by the school.
Well, I think not allowing people to enter other people's hall, it's very good. And then the time that we are supposed to come back to, like 10 p.m. is okay. I think, you can do a lot of things within that time and then get back and then do what you're supposed to do. The 400s, we are here because of exams, so I'm really expecting most of them to be around so that we can help each other and then,
Is there anything like fear?
Not really. I think if you abide by the safety precautions, you don't really have to be afraid of anything. So I don't really see why. But then the numbers are increasing, so that causes an alarm at a point. But I think it is well. Everything is okay.
Within the week, by the close of the day, a lot of final years are coming. They are fed up with home chores and all those things. We won't have internet problems in my area, but it's mostly because of comfort. And then working with your friends for your academics too, basically. if we were in school, we would be having group studies to study. So that's the whole thing, to just come together and then get our final work submitted.